By Kim Yu-chul, President Moon Jae-in has been given much credit for the ongoing denuclearization dialogue with North Korea. His efforts to change the reclusive nation through diplomacy have led to meaningful results. Despite his diplomatic prowess, however, he has not been so impressive in solving domestic economic problems. President Moon has pushed for income-led growth by creating more public jobs and increasing the minimum wage, but the anticipated economic rebound is not yet in sight. Now, he is giving more weight to revving up the economy. Chung Hwa-dae said Moon will meet with key economic policymakers more often to find solutions to pressing economic issues. Chung Hwa-dae official said the meetings will be attended by presidential policy advisors and senior officials from the Bank of Korea, BOK, the Ministry of Economy and Finance, and officials from relevant government agencies. Need based on official meetings between government officials and economic advisors at Chung Hwa-dae previously covered pending economic issues. However, because it's important to examine economic issues regularly, Chung Hwa-dae changed the meeting format in order to respond to issues in a timely manner, the official said Thursday. The first government Chung Hwa-dae policy discussion meeting will take place sometime this month after the president returns from summer vacation. Presidential Chief Policy Advisor Jang Ha-sung, Finance Minister Kim Dong-yeon and BOK Governor Lee Ju-yeol will attend the meeting along with senior secretaries at the presidential office. This will be a meeting for open communication in a safe environment, the Chung Hwa-dae official said. He declined to comment on what specific topics would be discussed. The Moon administration has embraced key economic policies centered around wealth redistribution and encouraging income-led growth through tax reforms, job creation, innovation and human capital development. But tepid employment is putting pressure on the country in terms of productivity. Officials say boosting even medium-term productivity should be required to address the headwinds of an economic crisis. The rising household debt is far above the OECD average, partly due to the government's numerous housing-related measures, weakening real estate investment. Also, the economy is highly vulnerable to external shocks given its heavy reliance on a few key industries, notably semiconductors. Statistics Korea said industrial output, a key barometer to measure economic activity, decreased by a seasonally adjusted 0.7% in June, the first decrease in 3 months. That was due to a fall in facility investment in the auto and chemical industries, which saw drops of 7.3% and 3.6%, respectively, contrasted by an 11.2% increase in semiconductors. Some critics say looming protectionist pressures in the wake of the looming U.S.-China trade war would further affect exports and business investment. On Thursday, Finance Minister Kim Dong-yeon said state-owned companies would spend over 30 trillion won, $27 billion, on businesses identified as future growth engines by 2022 to generate more first-mover advantage in promising sectors. To drive innovative growth, state-owned companies will have a greater role and these companies will increase investment, which I believe will also be helpful for startups to find new business opportunities, the minister said in an economy-related ministerial meeting. These investors' service said a large deterioration in government finances and a backtracking on ongoing structural reforms would exacerbate the long-term damaging impact of the aging population, and prompt a downgrade of South Korea's sovereign rating.